Everyone, this is our first English grammar writing lesson. So before we start, you're going to need a workbook or paper to write on, and you're going to need some stationery like a rubber, pencil, pen, and a ruler. So pause the video if you haven't got those already and go and grab them now. Okay, so hopefully now you've got all the equipment that you need. If you want to write the date and what onto your page, so that'll be in the top left corner, and make sure you underline those as well. And the date today is the 11th of the 1st, 2021, and our what is identify clauses. So we're going to be identifying clauses today, not Santa Clauses, grammatical clauses within English. So let's remove all this stuff out of the way. Okay, so the first question is, what is a main clause? Now, we've talked about these lots in class and we've been learning about them for a few years, but remember to answer in a full sentence and to use an example as well, or if you can't write it into a full sentence, the answer, then just give an example, maybe highlight what you think is the main clause within that piece of text. So if you want to pause the video and write down your answer. Now, obviously with us all at home, we would be expecting you to write down your answer, and when I show you the answer in a second, not just write down that, because that will be sort of defeating the object and sort of defeating the point of having a go as best you can. If you get it wrong, there's nothing wrong with that, because that just tells the teachers that, oh, we need to put a little bit more work into this area, or this person needs a little bit of help with this sort of section of maths or English or whatever subject it might be. So please do have a go. Please make sure you're pausing the videos and you're having a go with the interactive questions. Okay, so moving on then. A main clause is, a main clause contains a subject and an object. So the subject is usually your noun or pronoun. In this instance, it's I. And the subject is oranges. So I like oranges. It would be an example of a main clause. A main clause as well is classified as a simple sentence. So I like oranges is a simple sentence which contains a main clause. Again, it's just including the subject, which is in this case I, and the object in this case is oranges. So I want you to pause the video now, and I want you to have a go yourself, just as a quick warm-up, creating 3 different main clauses. So remember, try and use a different subject and a different noun in your sentence. So for instance, if I was to have a go, a different subject, in this case, I might put, I'm going to say he. He, I'm going to say hates. And I'm going to say rugby. It's obviously not written about me. So I've got a different subject, which is he, and I've chosen a different object as well, which is rugby. You have to excuse the writing, I've done it with a mouse. But if you pause the video now, guys, and have a go at your own 3 and get those written down. Okay, so the next question, we're moving on from a main sentence now, slightly sort of the next stage up. Once you've mastered a main clause and a simple sentence, you're going to be looking at compound sentences. So again, same setup, just underneath your 3 and main clause examples. I want you to have a go and write in what you think a compound sentence is. And if you don't know, you could perhaps write an example. Maybe you don't know how to put it into words or get the idea down on paper. But if you just write it down, an example, and then that will be an acceptable answer as well. So pause the video and have a go. Okay, so now that you've had a go, let's have a look at the answer. So a compound sentence is made up of two main clauses joined by a coordinated conjunction. So these are known as fanboys. I believe Miss Metters and myself have these down the side of our screen, or we used to have these down our side of a screen. So they include lots of different ways of connecting two main clauses. And as we know, two main clauses, a main clause, is just a simple sentence. So for instance, I like oranges and I like apples. Two simple sentences, I like oranges, as well as I like apples. They both make sense by themselves, and they are joined by the word and. And here's your example of your fanboys. So they're for, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. So what I'd like you to have a go now, everyone, is to pause the video, and I would like you to have a go at creating, just move my camera, sorry. Oops. I would like you to go and have a go at making 3 compound sentences using the connectives below. So again, just like in the first activity, pause the video and come up with 3 compound sentences using the connectives below. Okay, good luck, and I'll see you in the next lesson.